What's up, guys? We're back with another podcast, day 5 of the Rivals podcast. Today's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna be going over our usual topics, and we also have the question of the day today again, which is gonna be a big one. Also, today we're gonna be choosing the Instagram follower of the day, so make sure you guys stay tuned till the end of the episode to figure out if you won the Instagram follower of the day. So we're gonna get straight into it. The Mets last night lost to the Chicago Cubs again 4-2. Senga, he did alright. He struggled with his control a lot. He had a lot of full counts, a lot of walks. On a good note, Francisco Alvarez had a good game. He went 2 for 3 and he had a big 2-run home run. That was the only offense the Mets really had last night. A lot of ground balls they hit and not much production. Jameson Taillon was supposed to start tonight against the Mets for the Cubs, but he was scratched from tonight's lineup, and now Kyle Hendricks is making the start against Carlos Carrasco.
Moving on to the Yankees, they lost to the Baltimore Orioles last night. Not a great day for New York baseball. They were leading 5-1 going into the 7th, where the Orioles had a monster inning, and they just casually put up 8 runs. So yeah, 9-6 was the score there. Yankees record drops down to 30-21. It would be very important for them to get some more wins on the Orioles, especially because they're the ones above them in the division, so they really need to step up their game. They have one more game against them. It's going to be tonight. And yeah. Question of the day. Yay!
Today's big question of the day is, which sport is the most dangerous to play?
And just to be clear here, we are not including any individual sports like boxing, UFC, or mountain climbing.
I believe that football is the most dangerous sport to play.
Now, as much as I love watching football, I'm going to have to disagree. I think rugby is the most dangerous sport. The big point that everyone's going to say when they think of rugby, obviously, there's no pads. You're just hitting people head on with no protection at all.
The big difference between rugby and football is that in rugby, you can't tackle someone above the shoulder, and on top of that, you have to wrap around to tackle people. There are a lot bigger hits in NFL, where in rugby, those hits aren't really allowed because of having no protection.
It's good to know that the severity may be worse, but injuries in rugby are much more likely to happen.
Prospect report.
Hold on. Prospect report.
Yeah.
Moving on to the prospect report, I'm going to start with the Yankees prospect, top prospect Jason Dominguez. He went 2 for 4 yesterday and scored a run. His past 5 games have been pretty rubbish, but his last game he actually did pretty good, so that's something to note.
We're going to look back down at AAA to Ronnie Mauricio again. Ronnie Mauricio went 1 for 5 yesterday, but a big stat for Ronnie Mauricio, in May, 7 games of the 20 he's played, he's had 1 or less hits, which means 13 out of his 20 games in May, he's had multiple hit games, which I think is extremely impressive, and it kind of speaks for itself.
Random New York Player of the Day.
Ooh. Alright, we're going straight into the New York Random Player of the Day. I'm gonna choose a random New York athlete. Let's see. I got no one. Alright, Zach Randolph. I think he's an NBA player, so we'll make sure we'll check him out, look at his stats, and see what New York teams he's played for. I think most of us know Zach Randolph through his play in the NBA, but I don't know if a lot of people knew that he was actually a New York Knick at one point. From the 2007 to 2008 season and the 2008 season to the 2009 season, he played with the New York Knicks.
The first year he played for the Knicks, he averaged 17.6 points per game, and the second year he averaged 20.5 points per game.
Random
New York
sports fact
of the day.
For the random New York sports fact of the day, we're actually going to be talking about the New York Yankees and one of the most known players on that franchise, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth hit his 700th home run in 1934, and for this home run, he had to retrieve the ball from the fan, and he paid $20 to retrieve his ball back. Comparing that to today, Aaron Judge last year hit his 62nd home run of the year, and that ball sold on auction for $1.5 million. Controversial sports takes. New segment, yeah!
Alright guys, in this brand new segment we are going to be reading controversial sports topics, and we are going to be saying if we agree or disagree and why.
So for the first controversial sport topic,
We have, do sports players get paid too much?
I don't think they get paid too much. Even though they make an absurd amount of money, it is ridiculous. The money that these teams bring in, they can spend them however they want. And if they want to pay their players that much because that's how much money they're bringing in, so be it.
I happen to agree. I think, these players, they deserve it. They work hard. They're athletic, And if they're that talented, then they're that talented and they deserve to be paid what they're being paid.
This controversial question for sports is, should all young players get a participation trophy?
No.
No.
You need to deserve that trophy. I don't care if you're young. I don't care if you're 8 and you played soccer for the first time. You don't deserve a trophy unless you show your skills and you deserve that trophy. I got some participation trophies in my room. Oh, good for me. No. If you do good, you get a trophy.
Participation trophies teach children that they don't have to really earn something.
Participation trophies raise lazy bums who don't have jobs. Third question we got here is, should esports be included in the Olympics? In case you don't know what esports are, they're competitive gaming. I think no. Okay, that's a simple answer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they should be. I was under the impression that the Olympics is covering only in person, actual athletic sports, not playing League of Legends.
I could see it happening in the future because it would bring in a different group of people to watch the Olympics. Do I think it should? No.
I think as much as I love playing video games and all that, I think it would just be ruining the Olympic reputation, I guess. I think the Olympics should be just sports, in-person athletic sport.
For this new segment, we're doing Instagram follower of the day. Basically, anyone who commented under our last Instagram post their favorite baseball team will be entered into the wheel for a chance at a shout out. If you guys want to enter in the future, all you have to do is follow our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube, and comment under the next post for the next follower of the day.
Alright guys, we're about to spin the wheel. We got 7 names on here right now. Hopefully in the future we will get more and more competition. But we're about to do it. Let's go, let's go.
Let's see who's going to win the Instagram follower of the day.
Let's see. And it is...
Uh-oh, who's it going to be?
Garrett Hoffman 2.
Congratulations, Garrett, for winning the Instagram follower of the day. Here's your comment. Let's go Mets. Screw the Yankees.
He put Yankees in the comments, I'm pretty sure, so...
Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to win it, make sure you guys comment under our next post for our next Rivals Podcast episode. We hope you guys enjoyed the 5th episode of the Rivals Podcast.
Make sure you guys subscribe, follow, comment, view, don't dislike. Yeah.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.